village called Kampung Kaki Bukit at the foot of a mountain. The villagers lived together happily. They were mostly farmers and grew rice and vegetables. Food was abundant. The young boy, Yusuf, lived with Opa, his grandmother, in the village. They were happy and their life in the village was good. However, there was one year when not a drop of rain fell. The land, wells and rivers dried up. They could not grow rice and vegetables. Farm animals died of thirst and food eventually ran out. The village had a headman. He was young and strong. He had to make a decision. The old people only eat but cannot do anything for the village. They are not useful, he said. So we will get rid of them. We have to send them away to the hills and leave them there to fend for themselves. This saddened the villagers. Nobody wanted to send their old folks away. They whispered among themselves, "Why is he sending the elderly away to starve? How can he be so cruel?" The headman lost his parents as a child. He never experienced the love of a father or mother. He doesn't understand how important they are. Yusuf loved Opa very much. He could not bear to send her away. He hid her in a box at the back of the house. At night, he would share whatever food he had with her. They did not have enough to eat, but they were happy and as long as they were together. But they were always anxious that she would be discovered by the headman. One day, things got worse. A warrior from another village came and wanted to seize Kampung Kaki Bukit. The headman asked for a chance to save Kampung Kaki Bukit. The warrior then challenged the headman to solve a puzzle. "If you cannot find the solution, I will seize this village for myself," the warrior said. "If you can solve the puzzle, then I will reward you with food that you need and leave you in peace." Yusuf ran home and told his grandmother the frightening news. "Opa, the headman cannot solve it yet," he told her. "What can we do, Opa?" "This is the puzzle. How do you run a thread through a hollow pipe that is curved and crooked?" Yusuf's grandmother thought about it for a while. Finally, she declared, "I have the answer." When he heard it, Yusuf shouted happily, "Oh, you are so clever dear Opa." Yusuf rushed to the headman to give him the answer. "Did you solve this yourself?" the headman asked when he heard the clever answer. Yusuf replied, "No, my grandmother gave me the answer." He confessed to hiding his grandmother and sharing his food with her. The headman was ashamed of himself. "I was wrong to think old people are useless. Old is gold," he said. He was moved by Yusuf's love for Opa and how he shared his food with her. "Bring the old people back from the hills. They can stay here in the village," he told the villagers. The warrior came for the solution to his puzzle. "How do you run a thread through a curved and crooked hollow pipe?" he asked. The headman was ready with the solution. "Tie the thread round an end," he said. "Put honey at one end of the pipe and the end at the other end. The end will crawl through the pipe to get the sweet honey. That is how you can run a thread through a curved and crooked pipe, by using the end." So you see, the warrior was amazed that he could find the answer to his puzzle. But he kept his promise. He gave them the food that he said he would.